about to go live. Oh, yeah. Let's go there. Oh. Light up the night. We in the zone. Oh, yeah. Topic so real. They cut to the bone. Conversation deep. But the vibe feel right. So right. We taking it higher every time we go live.
Welcome to Let's Go There podcast.
What's good, people? Welcome to another episode of the Let's Go There podcast. I'm your boy Cody. With me, I got KB, the chef. He ready to stir that shit up as he always do. And of course, Rail the Great. He coming with the ones and twos. You know, the man behind the controls for us. Yeah. We got a good one for us today. You know, we're going to chop it up as usual. And, you know, let us know what you think in the comments. You know, we do respond to feedback. If you haven't followed and liked and shared any of our stuff before, go ahead and do that. Check us out. We got some good stuff out there. As usual, let's pop it off with the icebreaker. What's up, Rel?
What's down, people? What's down, fellas? It's good to see y'all for another week.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes, sir. What's up?
Always. All right, so this particular icebreaker don't have a name. Okay, so we just
like them untitles, huh?
We're just gonna call it an icebreaker.
What is untitled number 9?
Yeah, right. So I'm gonna ask y'all some questions, and I want to get y'all feedback on it.
All
right. First question: what's something people swear is grown man behavior, but really isn't?
Ooh. Like you might have stumped me for the first time.
Hey.
Grown man behavior,
But
it ain't.
But it's not grown man behavior.
Yeah. What's something that people say, man, I'm a grown man. I'm acting like a grown man.
I feel like
that's what grown men do.
I feel like not knowing when to let it go is it's a tricky one, but it is, I think, one of those things where people feel like they on some grown man shit because they standing 10 toes, you know, yada yada yada. But grown men also know how to let shit go.
Knowing to walk away.
Yeah, know to walk away.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think I got something. I think solely paying the bills and not doing anything else. Yeah. I don't think I need to say no more on that.
Man, that's a mic drop, my boy. Mike Tyson uppercut.
Get these niggas off me like,
Hey. Nice. Yeah, bro. That's probably as good as it's gonna get right there.
Yeah, I don't have no follow up for that one.
Like the cliche.
You was gonna stump me, nigga.
Yeah, basically. What came back with a hook?
Counter.
Nice.
All right. If I have something, I'm gonna come back later. What age did life actually start whooping your ass?
Man, that's crazy you asked that.
Ooh.
I had a similar question for a different pod. Well, what age did it start whipping my ass? Probably 20, 21, 22. That was probably when it really that was when the mic dropped and it was like, yo, get the going. Everything you thought you was doing, that shit ain't happened. Figure it out.
I'm gonna say emotional level, probably college, 19, 20. That's when you really first start feeling deeply about somebody and shit, and they got the ability to hurt your fucking feelings for real. All that puppy love shit in the past was different. Then you find out, oh, this shit real life. I want to go kill somebody right now, kind of thing.
See, I'm a little different. Like I was a lover boy in high school, dog. So I didn't got my ass whooped from an emotional level in high school. But definitely in like college and post-college, life was like, all right, this nigga ready. It's ripe. Put him up. For sure. Yeah. Like, I'm going to say going through college, flunking out that motherfucker, and then having to make a decision, going to the military, it was like, It's just one after the other. Like, all right, make a decision, nigga. What you gonna do?
Yeah. Keep them
So,
feet hot. Yeah.
keep them hot for sure. All right, next one. Should men ever look through their girls' phones?
Ooh.
Should.
Right.
It's a
That's
strong
the
statement. Like, should.
big, yeah.
No.
Should
Nobody
you?
should.
All right, let me rephrase the question then. Do men ever look through their girls' phones?
I'm not gonna hold you. Like, I'm very transparent on this podcast. I'm guilty.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guilty. And
I've done
it's
it
not my
before.
proudest moment and shit like that. Don't get me wrong. Like, I feel like,
I've done it before.
shit. Yeah,
And it only take a couple of times, if that, to dabble. If you have a moment of weakness,
yeah, exactly.
and the good thing is, sometimes it's, the women, I mean, even the men, they are transparent on the other side for the ladies. Like, well, man, my shit be unlocked. You know my code. I ain't got shit to hide, type shit. And yeah, it ain't no biggie, but I think everybody had those moments.
If I can add to that, piggyback off of what Coach just said, real quick. One thing you said, should men do it or whatever, or do men do it? And Coach said, I think everybody has those moments. I'm at the point now where I feel like I think we kind of got to start getting away from should men do this or should women do this. Now, granted, we talking about pain nails, stuff like that. That's different. But I'm saying, like, what makes you emotionally human? Like, men and women both feel the same thing. We just feel the shit differently. So if you a man and you have a weak moment and you go through the phone or whatever, you having an emotional response to something that you're dealing with in life or whatever. No different than a woman would, and it might look differently. But that's it.
So, and this, I do want to combat that one little part of weak moment. Why gotta be a weak moment?
Because it is.
Like this. Wait.
In fairness, go ahead. All right.
This is your emotions that you're investing into someone. You're taking it. You're saying, I believe in you, and giving it to this other person.
Mm-hmm.
Don't the banks do credit checks before we get a car loan?
Why do they do that?
Because they're investing into us. They want to make sure
they can trust you.
Yeah, like what I'm giving you is secure.
Mm-hmm. And you can't do that. Usually, all right, so let's I guess take it to that level of if you were able to do a credit check on said person, then you would, right? Usually the people that are taking these steps or taking these reactions to their spouse or significant other or a girlfriend, whatever, it's usually after they've been invested. It's not before they invest. Banks they're about to invest in you and they do these credit checks. They're not as you're going through and you're spending money and let's do a credit check and see if this spending is legit. No, they didn't already invest it. They're doing these credit checks prior to.
Okay, cool beans. So let me spin it for you, Rail, since Coach D want to be on the attack or whatever. Look at it like an athlete, these organizations, NFL, NBA, whatever, are investing into these athletes while they're playing for the organizations or whatnot.
Yeah.
And so what they do in the meantime is your social media need to be clean, politics, so on and so forth. If not, we got problems. Mm-hmm. You need to stay on what we need you to be on to stay here in this organization to keep making this money.
Okay. And so I guess with that, you're saying like they're doing audits after they've signed said athlete.
After they've signed, they give you classes on how to conduct yourself in public media, this, and this. And if you don't do that,
right,
they see you don't do that, you get fined or you get reprimanded in different type of ways.
Right. Yeah,
but they still checking though.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. So they're doing audits or they're doing screenings or whatever, I guess at any given time to see if this athlete is staying on track. Only thing I would say on that, like I understand the connection, the correlation. It is, apples to oranges in some respects to me. It's in one scenario, this is your job. The other, this is a personal matter, right? And money and personal don't really go together all the time. My perspective on it is, at the end of the day, you invested in something. The reason why I say it's it is a weak moment is because of everything around that investment that made it a strength, right? Which was that transparency, that trust, uh, you looking at this person the way you do, yada yada yada, and then certain shit started to happen that weakened that trust, right? It cracked the floors. It started to shake the foundation. Now shit's weak, right? It's making you second guess and start to doubt. To me, that is leaning into that weak side of the relationship. Otherwise, it would be all strong. It'll be ain't nothing shaking it. You ain't got nothing to worry about. That's the only reason why I say weak.
I mean, I don't disagree with you. Honestly, I don't. I view weak moments more so as something that's going to take you against your character or the person that you want to be. So the moment that you go against that, you having a weak moment, not necessarily as a human, but for yourself, because this is not what you really want to be or what you really want to do.
Facts. Yeah. No, that's another good.
I just don't like the fact that they could do it to us 24 fucking times a year, and we be like, oh well,
that shit's still weak.
I figured.
Yeah, no, that shit's still weak.
Man, it don't get looked at it that way.
Well,
it don't get looked at it that way. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I mean you're not wrong, and I think that's because of the culture and the narrative, right? Like usually, and we've talked this on other podcasts, like the accountability factor is just different. Even if you out here doing some dirt, or you out here, not acting the way you probably should be, it's your fault. It's not, there isn't enough room to go, enough blame to go around in the room. It's all centered in this one space. If it's the other way around, then it's, oh, well, I only did this shit because yada, yada, yada. But we can't play that card. Like then it's a tit for tattle. It's a, hey, you victim blaming. Like, in all due respect, I'm not trying to victim blame. I'm just laying the cards where they should go. Yes, you called me down bad. However, and this is some shit that happened because I was feeling neglected, and I tried to bring it to you and yada, yada, yada. But, yeah, bro, that's my take on it. I'm sure some people may disagree or agree with them.
All right, last one. Can a man and woman really just be friends?
The platonic play.
I think. Go ahead.
Nah, I was gonna probably like. So yeah, but man, the boundaries gotta be strong. You hear me? Like, hey, I personally have respect for my wife's friendships with other guys, but them boundaries are hella strong. There's certain shit these lines can't blur, they can't cross, none of that. And so far I've been good.
I think for me, it's 50-50. By that I mean, like, I think a lot of women are able to successfully put men in a friend zone, and they don't look at the dude that way. They find something wrong with the dude, put him in the friend zone, and that motherfucker stay there. You don't really ever crawl out of that shit. For the dudes, we kind of like, I don't know, 80-90% platonic. It's like, oh yeah, I fuck with you. This my sis or whatever, but goddamn, she gave you the chance. You gonna clap them cheeks. The girl ain't waiting for the chance to clap to get clapped by the nigga. It's the other way around. Like, I clap them cheeks. If she called me tonight and be like, hey, that's how most dudes
That'd
feel.
be some wild shit too.
The women be like, boy, get your ass on. Like, we ain't doing that.
Facts.
So yeah.
Yeah, bro. That's some wild activity. I ain't gonna lie. Because they do have a lot of dudes like that. And unfortunately, we know it because it's in our nature in some respects. There are just some men that are more respectable than others. And they just got so many of them dirty ones out there. You got to watch.
I had a chick in college where I did the scenario with. She was like, oh, I got two homeboys that they're my brothers or whatever. And I was like, no, not for real. She was like, yeah. I was like, well, hit them with this scenario and see how they respond. They respond with anything other than, girl, what the fuck you talking about? Like, get the fuck up out of here.
Thanks.
You know I'm telling the truth.
Yeah.
She texted them like, oh, it's been a while, blah, blah, blah. I just need somebody to come over here and, handle some things. both of them was like,
shit. Right. Right.
What got into you? What?
Well, you know I'm your friend. I'll do anything for you.
Well, since you asked,
I'm here
I
for
don't
you.
want to. I don't want to.
Since you put a gun to my head and all, you know.
yeah, bro. Man, that's crazy. Because that's just how it be.
Yeah. I mean, I know it's more likely to happen from a man to you know, he in a platonic relationship with his friend who's a female to be like, oh well, shit. I mean, if you throw it at me, I'm gonna catch it. But I will say some women do be in the corner plotting.
Yeah, I wish we could get that take. I ain't gonna lie. You know, ladies, if y'all watching this episode, please go ahead and drop your comments. Say, give us the stories. You know what I'm saying? Because from the fellas' perspective, all we know is what we know. We got friends that have been through it. We've had similar situations ourselves, and that's all we know. We can't speak for the ladies. You know, y'all might be plotting, and whole time we ain't know. You know, the whole world we waiting to hear.
We might need to put that on a drunk uncle segment. Truth be told,
Yeah,
everybody drinking hard, telling them truth.
Facts.
Absolutely.
Yeah, bro. Because man, that'd be crazy if they really was out here plotting like that.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
I've been waiting for you to do this.
I ain't telling you what I heard. I'm telling you what I know.
Right. That's crazy.
Yeah. What Willie at? Tell him I said.
All right. Well, that's a wrap for my untitled icebreaker.
Yeah.
KB. At least switching it up today, dog.
Yeah, just a little bit.
What you got for us today, man?
It's intro.
What you got for us today, man?
What's happening, people, or whatnot? We're going to shake things up today, as Rail the Great has stated. And if you notice, I said what's happening, not what's happening, as my Louisiana counterparts would say.
This guy.
Just calling a spade. But so we got a little scenario for y'all, you know, a little clip or whatnot. We'll let it play, let y'all see what's going on, and then we'll come back with a question for y'all.
Facts.
Go, go, go.
Can I get your number? You mind me asking?
I'm with my man right now.
Huh?
You gonna say anything? Really?
That boy shook
Yo.
his head.
Nothing.
You sure you don't want my number? No.
And he stepped back.
Can I get his number?
No, I want yours.
You want my number?
Oh, we got some shit next one.
Yeah, I want your number.
Really? No,
Yeah,
I'm
it's your-
good. I'm good. I'm so good.
You said it's your brother?
No, it's my man.
Oh.
Seriously.
Oh shit.
You're not gonna say nothing. You're fine if I give him my number.
I don't see
Yeah, sure.
no. Shall I?
You want?
Oh boy.
Okay. So I would wager that everybody should pay attention to, obviously you watched the video, but pay attention to body language, what was said, what wasn't said, so on and so forth. But just to get things kicked off, and we'll probably get to a lot of those things, you know, in this conversation. But the question is, if your woman expects you to handle it, are you failing by letting her decide?
Shit. Damn.
Oh boy.
If your woman expecting you to handle it, are you failing by letting her decide? Gee.
Before we go there, I want to just say, man, that boy is soft, boy. Hey, ain't no way. Dude step to your old lady and you step back.
You know what? I thought that initially when I saw it, but it's something that happened that I just noticed watching this clip right now, and I'm like, maybe buddy on to something.
Man,
I noticed that
know,
from
son.
jump.
I don't know, son. I'm usually pretty good with spotting shit, but y'all gonna have to put me on game, cause but it was I don't know.
I don't know what Real noticed. I might have saw something different, but go ahead, Real.
So for me was I feel like he was on some stuff like same thing how we talked about going through the phone thing, right? You get that inkling, you get that like something standing on the back of your neck, hair standing on the back of your neck, like man, you on some fuck shit. But it's one of them things where it's like, well, now the time has presented itself. The initial, hey, I want your number. You turn around, greasy, smiling, and what, man? So your man peeped that. He like, oh, all right, let's see how far this goes. Well, I'm with him. I'm with that guy right there. Like, if you was really with him, if you was really like locked in with him, you know for a fact when a nigga say I want your number, that's not your old man talking. You know this. So what you turn around, who, me? Me? And he picked up on that and he was like, nah, I'm good. Do your thing.
Oh, I mean, I feel that. What I'm a big body language guy and what people say and all that type of shit. So what I saw was two things. Number one, when Buddy said what he said or whatever. Now, granted, let me backtrack. I wouldn't have handled it like the dude did. I don't have that level of maturity to do that. I'm gonna call it maturity because I don't know what his stance is or whatever. But when Buddy came up and said whatever to his old lady, her response was, if I'm not mistaken, I'm with my man right now. It wasn't, you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm with my man right now. The other thing was when Buddy said something about the number or whatever, she turned to her boyfriend and said, can he get my number? Now, granted, she could have been saying it like, can he get my number? Kind of thing. But it was like, can he get my number? And he was like, no, I want you to get my number type deal. She was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's too much conversation and stuff. Like, it's a lot.
I see what
those two things right there for me, red flag.
Good plays. I get to you. Hey. I would love to hear some of these ladies chime in. But let us hear you in the comments. But yeah, I'm with KB on the initial stance. Cause dog, first of all, especially if I'm with you, you ain't even gonna probably get that close. You really gotta catch me slipping for you to get in that vicinity. Especially if I'm like in the way he was positioned. You ain't about to just be walking up and talking to my old lady. Hey, you all right? Hey, what's up, bro? You good? Oh yeah, she good. What's up?
She good.
Talk to me.
Nah, them the fight words. Goddamn, she good.
He
he saying she good.
No, I'm saying she good.
I'm
saying she
like,
good.
hey, bro, like he like,
good.
no, she good, bro. Like, nah, I thought you was saying that shit.
Me.
Like, no, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. That's gonna be the ultimate disrespect. You stepping on my toes at this point. Nah, I'm saying I'm walking up to him. Like, nah, she good. You need something, I got you. What's up? And that's how I feel like he should have took care of it. But hey, there are different perspectives that I will admit. Y'all presented, and I'm like, I honestly didn't even see that. That's hey.
So you said a triggering word for me. You said
as I usually do.
You said he should have took care of it, as I would have. Why?
Because that's mine.
Is it?
Yes.
Says who?
She ended up getting Buddy the number at the end of the video, though.
So
because Buddy didn't claim was supposed to be for him.
Not necessarily.
At the end of the day, the way I see it, dog, I'm a dog. This is my bone. Don't touch my shit. As long as I'm here to protect it, don't touch my shit.
Yeah, until that bone be like, nigga, no, I ain't with you.
And if she do that in the presence of another dude shooting a shot, that is a problem. And she, that bone is acting a little different, right? Like, yeah.
And that's my point. Is like, we're using this video as a reference. You're willing to fight over something that you don't have the utmost confidence that it's yours.
Well, so I guess in that respect, if it's a hey, I have my doubts, right? Or if it's a situation where it's like, all right, we not married. Maybe you know that's the play. All right, if we not married, then I can understand it. I've had a similar experience in my life where somebody I was dating, you know, we went to an event and somebody she knew, you know, in that particular fashion of like before me, right? And dude approached her, and the shit didn't play out the way I wanted it to. However, at the same time, this particular person wasn't, I would say we weren't in the space that I think we probably should have been for me to feel the way I did. But in all, you know, all things the same, we came to this event together. So I feel like with that particular mindset, or you know, that particular approach, you should act as such, right? Even though we haven't had like any exclusive conversation, we are technically dating, but we didn't have the conversation going into this event like, hey, you know, just in case, blah blah blah, you know, handle yourself accordingly. Like, I didn't feel like we had to, but this one scenario presented itself, and Shorty didn't act the way she was supposed to act, and I felt offended. So we had a whole little powwow about. I almost choked dude out, but you know, that was that. Kind of like you were saying, like, you know, I let it play out to see what was gonna happen up until a certain point.
I mean, I've had you know, similar scenarios. Not like, you know, somebody blatantly trying to come holler at my old lady, you know, like while I'm standing right there. That's just we ain't got too much to talk about right now, player. Like you telling me you want to fight me right now. That's just how I take it.
You call my ass. That's straight.
Exactly.
Straight up.
I'm picking up what you putting down. It was a time we was in me and the old lady was in a movie. This is college. And I think two dudes walked up or whatever. I'd never seen these niggas. She knows them from, you know, another school, a band or some shit like that. And they came up to her like in a playful type of way, like, you know, what's up? This, so on and so forth. Didn't even acknowledge me. One dude in particular. Didn't even, neither one of them acknowledged me, but you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right there and then I'm like, you know what? I'm ready to fight right now. Because she didn't in that moment say like, oh, this my man Kenny, this, so on and so forth. Didn't do none of that. And we had a conversation about that shit afterwards. I'm like, why the fuck? One, these niggas so cool with you that they can just come up and do this shit. Two, why didn't you even say, hey, this my man right here, introduction, whatever the case may be, yada, yada, yada. And I thought third, it was disrespectful just for like the dudes to not even, you know, really even acknowledge me. Like you see me sitting here next to her, so on and so forth. So no, like that shit should have been a problem all the way around.
I'll tell you what, while Real thinking he about to say what he about to say, college tested the shit out of people. I'll tell you that much.
That's why I said,
especially the relationships.
1920, emotionally. I'm going through the ringer.
Hey, go ahead, bro. What you got?
These points are making me think of a different question of, as men, are we too possessive?
I feel like it's our nature, low key. Like it's the testosterone in us. It's the, you know, like the dominance, like the masculinity. It is just what we are, you know, as men. Men conquer. You know what I'm saying? Like historically, this is it's our nature. Yes, we've grown and you know gotten away from certain I guess violent sides of it, but in the same respects, when it comes to our relationships, our friendships, like my partner, my brother, I'm possessive about them niggas. Like real talk, truth be told, don't cross this line and disrespect them, because then you got, you know, like we got a problem. I'm gonna stand 10 toes on that. And it's the same thing with my wife, you know, my family. You don't cross this line. As long as I'm standing in front of it, you going through me, we got a problem. You know what I'm saying? You stand respectively in front of it, and we can handle it like men. But the moment you start crossing these boundaries, these lines that I say, hey, don't do that, then you gotta, you know, like, yes, I'm possessive. All this shit here is mine. You know what I'm saying?
I got a, go ahead, bro.
No, you got it. Go ahead.
I got a different angle. I think there's a thin line between being possessive and being protective.
That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Maybe that's what it is, because that's the way I see it.
I think I mean, I think those two things can look very similar, or whatever.
Mhm.
But a scenario I present, all the time when I talk to an old lady, like, she want me to let her handle, certain things. She know I can, pop off and shit. If we come into a club and I see her with me or whatever, she sit at the table by herself, I go get us drinks. I'm still observing the room or whatever, right? And then one of the dudes that I saw, it ain't got to be somebody I saw, come over there try to talk to her. I'm watching the body language, all this type of stuff or whatever, trying to see what her interaction is while I'm up here at this bar. You can handle it. Tell him, oh, I got a man, this and this. If he walk away, cool, no harm, no foul.
It shouldn't take long. Yeah.
Right. But if I come back over there and he's still, this and this, and trying to grab your arm or whatever, like, no, I'm finna protect you in this situation. I'm finna get Buddy the fuck up out of here. That's not possessive in my personal opinion. Possessive looks completely different.
That's another good question, dog. I think for the line too, is like, how long should that shit take? From the men's perspective, I'm thinking 20. I even give you 30 seconds. This shit should be quick. It should be get on out of here, bro, before it get ugly for you.
Right. And so I feel like we still walking that thin fucking line to where it's one of them things where it's like, is it possessive or protection, right? But like in the scenario that KB talking about, yeah, he's scoping the room, he's scoping the scenario that's going on at the table where he left his old lady at, but he also scoping out his old lady. Absolutely. Like you scoping out to see if it's a yeah, I'm good. I'm just sitting here chilling, just out here enjoying it. Ain't like
I'm not.
Really?
Because I know she know. I know she know. If I see that type of shit, it's a problem.
Right.
But
don't be friendly with this man.
So for you to see it, you gotta be scoping it out.
Well, I'm saying I'm not scoping her out. I'm more so looking at him and his body language to see when I know what she's saying over there. If I trust her, whatever, I'm expecting her to say like, "Oh, I got a man. Whether he crazy, whatever she gonna say." Like I'm expecting her to say those type of things. She would be batshit crazy to have me at the bar, thinking I don't see her. My man over there, but I'm gonna slide your number or give me your Instagram. Like she would be. That's crazy.
Man, them phones come out. Oh, it's over with.
Oh, we got a problem.
It's over with.
It might be a misunderstanding. Like, oh, look at my dog.
That boy leaving the drinks he paid for at the bar.
Moving.
What?
They gonna know I'm on the way.
They got a bunch of tables in the way to the direction you going.
I'm gonna park the Red Sea. I'm
coming
parking all that shit.
Coming through like Miss Trenchbull.
I'm gonna ruin everybody's day. Police finna show up here, all that, and I ain't got no gun,
bruh. Because that's crazy. But anyway,
no, that's real. I get what you're saying. Like you're not really looking to see what she does. Me personally, I still feel like it be in the back of my head, and I'm only gonna speak for me. Like, and I don't think that it goes towards you trusting your significant other or not. It's more like I'm eyeballing home and like, hey, shorty, Harry, give me my drink. So I need to go somewhere. I'm eyeballing him, but in the corner of my eye, I'm looking like,
how's she acting though?
How's she acting? Like, is she smiling too hard?
Smiling too hard. Nah.
Is she laughing at? Because I know this nigga ain't Kevin Hart.
We talked about this.
Dave Chappelle. What you laughing at the fucking jokes for that hard? So, like, we all know what flirtatious look like. So my thing is like, all right, if you ain't flirtatious, I can read your lips and I can see, like, no, I'm okay. And then you go back into your phone or you look somewhere else, or maybe you even look at me. Cool. Now I'm on full go mode. But if there's a scenario to where you, nah, I'm just chilling. I'm waiting for some drinks. That's all. What you doing?
I mean, how would you know though? So that's gonna now I'm gonna present a question or whatever because I think it ties into the video, like a lot of things what we saying, but like the line between being secure and insecure or whatnot. Just because you see your lady over there laughing or whatever, so on and so forth, does that mean that she flirting or she trying to, I'm finna get this man number on a low or whatever the case may be? Like if you securing what you got going on, I ain't got to rush back over there to see what the fuck she doing. I know I know her. I'm securing what the fuck we got. This nigga ain't finna come in here in 15, 30 seconds, a minute, and be able to shake up everything I done built over here or whatever.
Them bars. He
can't do it. Heat. If I know what the fuck I bring to the table, this nigga is not holding a candle to me.
Yeah.
He can't do it.
Which is understandable.
Mm-hmm.
All I'm saying is I'm talking about the red flags. Like to me, what I'm saying is the what we talking about, possession or protection.
So let's do one more thing that I've been kind of wanting to do is, like let's properly identify those, at least for the folks on the phone, right? Not on the phone, on the podcast. For those that are out there that's watching, let's properly identify like what we mean by possessive. What exactly is the possess? What does that look like from your perspective?
For me, it would be more like hey, nah, she good, my nigga. Like speaking for somebody, when that might not be what they want.
Mm-hmm.
I'll use myself for example. It was many years ago. I was out with my wife and another chick, but like we're all friends, and I knew her since I was a child, right? And it was one of them things where it's like, I feel like you don't need to talk to nobody right now. Like you already talking to people. So if somebody approach you, nah, bro, she good, she with me. Like I'm just shutting down.
This is the friend.
This is the friend. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
So this, you don't even have claims to this person per se.
Oh, right.
But, yeah. Okay.
When me being the more mature age that I am now, it's like, how she would have wanted you to do that?
Mm-hmm.
Like to me, that's possessive.
Mm-hmm.
Now protection is like a different thing where like she's saying, nah, I'm okay. Nah, shorty, let me holler at you. Like you grabbing on that shit. Like my nigga. At that point, that's why I'm jumping at my nigga. She told you she good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's your problem?
Yeah.
That's why I feel like that line.
I think everybody got a little bit of possessiveness in them. Like possession, in my personal opinion, it's mine. This is my item. Nobody else can have it. Nobody else can play with it, so on and so forth. So I think everybody got that shit. For the men, it might show up like, I don't want you to wear that. Now, part of that is I'm trying to protect the peace in this environment because I know motherfuckers that crazy out here. But the other part is I don't want nobody else to see you in this shit. I think if I'm calling a spade, just like the women might say, what the fuck you going on with them gray sweatpants on? Like, I'm just going to the store. Like, nah, nigga, you ain't going to no store. Go put some pants on, put some underwear on, whatever the case may be, right? Ain't nobody finna be meat gazing you while you in this grocery store going up and down the aisle kind of thing. So
I just told you put a cup on.
Hey, go change that shit. Go put some tights on or something. I don't like the way that look.
So yeah, everybody got a little bit of possession of it in them, but I think it goes overboard, and that's what people don't like. The other thing I say is like when it comes to protection, like even real, I think once your feelings are involved and you know this person and you feel, let's say, safe with this person, especially in a relationship, like I don't want nobody to treat you a certain type of way and treat you less than. So I'm gonna protect you from people treating you less than, like, less value, piece of meat, all this type of stuff or whatever. Thank you. But yeah, that's it.
That nigga getting 5-star service over there.
Like,
I done heard like 3 thank yous.
Side note, I'm mixing tonight. Tequila, it was on brown earlier.
Man.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Go ahead and get through this one.
I'm good for another one. Yeah.
This is about to end at 45 minutes.
Well,
I'm good for another 22 minutes.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
But yeah, I mean, so the other thing that popped in my mind was, can you have one without the other? Like,
What,
can
like
you
possessive?
can you be protective without being possessive?
I mean, I think in the scenario in which you presented the situation, the situation you presented, I think is the best case scenario for dividing, making that line in the sand. If you on this side of it, you are being more possessive than anything. You speaking before she do, and this ain't even some shit for you to claim. That is being possessive. On the other side of it, she said what she had to say. She gave the no, and now said whoever it is stepping even further beyond that no. That's when you step in and you are being protective at that point. That's my perspective of it.
I think some men can, let's say, for example, like real life example. I follow like a couple of, like the Instagram models and stuff like that on social media or whatever. I ain't gonna hold you. It's this one chick that she dresses a certain type of way. I would say more so revealing or whatever case may be. And there was a clip of her saying like, dude trying to holler at her, she was like, no, I got a man or whatever. He doesn't care. Now, I don't think that guy that's with that girl is possessive, because you can't be possessive and be with a woman like that. Whether he's protective or not, I don't know. But I know he's not possessive. I don't think he is. You know what I'm saying? So he might have this one over here, but he definitely ain't this one over here. And if he wasn't protective, I don't think she would be with him personally, because I think she would lose respect for him or whatever. So there's that. So I think he's protective and not possessive at all.
Yeah. That line is definitely hard to straddle at times, especially when it comes to apparel. You know, the way ladies dress, especially nowadays. Like, I never was the type to be into the revealing shit, you know, and the makeup and like certain things in that fashion. I ain't with it. Give me the all natural, cover that shit up, and you could wrap it with a bow, you know, fully papered, you know, and that the shape itself will give me what I need. Exposing, like, that shit's cute and all for the first glance, but beyond that, that's a wrap.
Yeah.
But actually, go ahead, bro.
Well, no, I was gonna say you don't really notice that until you become an uncle. Like in your 20s, I'm gonna say 20 to 25.
Shit.
You don't notice what exactly? What you
like?
mean?
I'm saying, like, you see. Well, I don't know if I can even say that, because I don't. I want to say women ain't started doing that until I was like 28, 27, 28, going into my 30s. Like for Mardi Gras coming around, best believe it could be 30 degrees. You're gonna see you women walking around here in fishnets, and that's it.
Yeah.
I don't know, dog. I think they was definitely doing it in their 20s.
It's like
In
one
my
of them things.
20s.
Well, your generation is a little different.
So in y'all 20s,
in my 20s, they was doing it.
They was walking around in fishnets, nothing else.
Yes,
it's one of them things. Like, I seen a meme that I think sums this up perfectly. Like, was Chuck E. Cheese always this ghetto? Or was when I was younger, like, that shit was just, I was just having too much fun to notice.
Facts.
Chuck E. Cheese always been fucking ghetto.
Yeah,
you ain't kill like that.
That's a great way to look at it.
Yeah,
because
bro.
I can't step in a Chuck E. Cheese now without feeling like I'm gonna get shot.
That's tough. And Chuck E. Cheese ain't like that. Yeah,
Louisiana
Chuck E. Cheese ain't like that out here. It'll pop
Wow.
off every once in a while, I think, because I feel like I heard about one, but nah, it ain't that bad out here. But you know, at the end of the day, Chuck E. Cheese have switched it up, you know, here and there, and it's still the same in the middle of it. But yeah, coming up when we did in the 20s, you know, in our 20s, mid to late 20s or whatever, they was doing it. It just may not have been as frequent as it probably is now.
That shit just looked a little bit different to you back then.
That too, because
you ain't care about the goddamn. She's gonna. I got all that shit hanging out. You almost like tongue hanging out.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's like I wasn't looking at like, so now when I see it, I'm more like I see all these dudes that was me in their 20s, young 20s, and like, oh, like I gotta go shoot at that. And me now, I'm like, I wouldn't touch that with a
dog. All of his bad.
Exactly.
Yeah, all
that's
of
a part
his
of getting older, my guy.
Yeah,
right.
You definitely look at it like, man, you don't have to do that. You sound old as hell every time.
let me talk to you. Come here, let me talk to you. You ain't gotta be out here acting like this.
Right. You're a beautiful young lady.
Exactly.
You got more going for yourself.
Beautiful young lady.
Go
You in
get
school,
an
right?
education.
Yeah.
Come on.
All that.
You can go get a nice paying job, find a nice paying, nice man.
Little knuckleheads out here, they don't care about none of that.
They just see this.
Yeah.
They just see this.
Look at you like a piece of meat. They just want to fuck. You ain't got to do that.
I'm sorry. Look, that's when you know you get old. I'm sorry to use that type of language with you, but I just gotta be real with you. I just gotta be real with you.
Real, you well on your way, goddamn.
Yeah, he is groomed, my boy. He got it down pat. He just need the grades to come in. That's all.
All right,
you going
that's
too far.
that's
the possessive protection. Hey, hold on, what we was talking about?
I'm telling you.
Well, yeah. Back to the topic though, because I know we kind of spun out, and I think it was a good chop. You know, chopping it up. But run the question again, KB. I forgot the base. of
Yeah.
this
So the question was, if your woman expects you to handle it, are you failing if you let her decide? So going back to the video, or whatnot, she expected him to handle it. Did he fail because he let her decide? What the fuck the outcome was gonna be.
Yeah, that is bro. That is a really good one, and I hope that when we bring it to the live for those that if y'all watching now, if y'all didn't get to catch it, but the folks that do join the live and they get to give their 2 cents, I'm really curious to see what these ladies are gonna say, because in so many conversations that we've heard or actually been in ourselves, we are often given, the reins on how to, deal with a situation. And you usually have these conversations ahead of time. Like, all right, if some, we together and yada, 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 and dude come up to me, I want you to be able to, handle that. Or, hey, we didn't have this conversation and I'm curious to know how you gonna handle it when, I'm not there. Or if, I could get a little loose. I get active. I move shit. I need you to be able to handle it at first, so I don't just come off too hot. And the whole time we done had these conversations, and now it's time to put it to work. And she shit the bed, basically. She, looking back at you and like, nah, you supposed to swerve this dude. Get him out the way. This shit should take 30 seconds. Chop, chop, get him gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of energy most men want.
I'm a say for the video, right? Like I said, that's not the way I would have handled it or whatever. I think if you gonna be the man in a relationship, you got to be the man in a relationship. So if a nigga has the audacity to come up to my old lady while I'm standing there, you've already disrespected or whatever. You didn't ask ahead of time, hey, is this your brother, this your friend, this and this? You went straight for the juggler or whatever.
Yeah.
So I could have been her man, which I am in this situation. Because you up here talking about getting her number and shit like that, she ain't even got to look at me, player. Like, I'm finna talk to you now. I'm finna address this shit. But go ahead.
No, I was gonna say this actually popped up in my head. I guess early on in the conversation, like I guess masculinity, dominance aside, like respect roles aside, like as the man. Outside of that, do you give this dude credit for like being bold enough to do this type of shit? Because they tell you, you miss 100% of the shots you don't shoot.
I mean, I get what you're saying, but the fact that I'm standing right there, I can give you credit for not doing the shit behind my back, I guess. But you don't know that there's a back for you to do the shit behind. Pause if necessary. But the fact that you walking up, like I said, you got the audacity while I'm standing right there. It's just telling me you want to fight. Or you think you can whoop my ass. That's exactly what you're telling me. You think you can whoop my ass. That's how I received that.
Maybe. And you know what?
I'm not worried about your nigga standing right here.
This made me think about something else Ralph said earlier. Like, because like you said, that he don't really know that this her man.
He didn't ask though.
He didn't ask. However, Ralph made a great point earlier. She didn't even say it. Right? Well, no, she did. I lied. She did say that this is my man. My bad. She definitely said it.
And that's I'm sorry. You was done?
Yeah, I'm done. Go ahead.
So that's the other point that I wanted to get to tie back to what you asked, Cote, was, well, do you give him credit enough to be bold enough to do it? Do you give him credit to be bold enough to do it? I give him credit for being stupid. That's what I give him credit for. So
what are you stupid for?
play
Because
stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Exactly. So you can read it. We all can read the room, bro. Like this a big ass aisle. And you mean tell me there's only one nigga standing behind this chick while she looking for something on the shelf?
Yeah.
Cool. Let's say even if you stupid enough to not even realize that. You went to, she did what she did, you did what you did. She said, well, this my man right here. And you keep going?
Yeah. That does escalate things a bit.
Man.
So I guess with that in mind, right? When you really look at it from that 1-2 step, and he kept going. why we giving dude a pass?
We
Immediate
not
execution.
Square up.
Immediate execution.
I'm
So-
gonna give you what you want over here. This is
so
what you
what-
came
He
up
been
with. All right?
talking. I'm throwing the first one,
Do
and I
we?
hope I sleep you.
You just knocking them out?
What?
Ain't no conversation. I ain't shit
Bro,
to
that's
talk
the
about.
ultimate disrespect. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Like when I was in high school over there, right? Small, quick scenario. And it's not even I don't know these people. I'm in the
Mhm.
club, and this is where you call it trauma, or what my mindset comes from with shit like this. But in the club, whatever, standing next to a chick happened more times than once. Yeah, I was in clubs in high school.
Yeah, they had clubs back then.
Yeah, standing next to a
just
chick or
wasn't a
whatever.
clubber.
A dude walk up to the girl and like, he trying to holler to grab an arm and everything. I'm standing right next to her. And she like, no, I got a man. He like, fuck your nigga. And I'm like, nigga, you don't know if I'm a nigga or not. Like, I didn't say it, but that's what I'm thinking in my head. Like, I'm gonna fight you right now. Like,
Yeah.
you basically saying you could beat my ass. You don't know if I'm a nigga, but like that type of situation, like, no,
Yeah.
some shit got to happen behind that. If this my old lady, now I ain't know that
Right.
at all. But
So we're coming up on the 50. Well, we're in the 50-minute mark now.
Mm-hmm.
9
So
minutes.
wrapping this up, let's give everyone or the people that's gonna watch, ladies. Let's try to give the ladies the best way to handle this.
All right.
Should I go first?
I'm about to say who going first.
I'll go first.
All right. This is your idea.
Shorty, homie come up to your shorty and be like, excuse me, I want your number. Immediately you turn with the most disgusting look, like, nah, I'm good.
You get your hands off me.
Like, nigga, I'm good. Nah, I really want just sir, I'm with my husband, I'm with my significant other right here.
Sir, too much. Nigga.
Yeah. I'm
Mr. Nigga.
happily married.
Nah, keep it respectful. Keep it respectful.
That is
sir.
respectful.
He already
Sir,
disrespected, so disrespect me with disrespect.
Hey,
He already
everybody,
disrespected.
right
right here.
Yeah, this on.
This is my significant other. Now, if you have anything further to say to me, you say it to him, and let's see how this goes. If you want my number so bad, get in the gauntlet, nigga. Get in the gauntlet, nigga.
I
If
was
you
born
want
in
that-
the dark.
Man, what? And this bitch like, shit, what's happening? Yeah.
You want to go, Cody?
Nah, bro, you got it. I like to finish it up. You know.
I think for me in that situation, like I ain't saying she handled it wrong. What I wanted to point out was the words she said and maybe like a little bit of body language or whatever. But she could have easily been like, I want you to handle this. I'm not saying that wasn't a thing, but for me, maybe in a situation like that, like Real said, you can be respectful or whatever. You can say, like, look, you done disrespected 2 things in this one instance. You done disrespected my man, you done disrespected my relationship, or 3, you disrespected me or whatever. What happens at this point, I ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm washing my hands up because you was bold enough to come up here
What's
and
in
do
my
that type of
head?
shit.
Try
God to
Jesus.
save you.
Don't try me.
Because I know my man,
You
and
don't
I
see
know what the
this
fuck he
goddamn
on.
K Corso over here.
Exactly.
You don't see
Nigga
this
foaming at the mouth.
You see this black man right here? God damn it. Ugh. Hey.
Just get out the way. That's all. That's the
Hey.
best response. Get on out the way.
Yeah. As for me and mine, if I had to, I kind of gave my little take on it earlier. You know, if I had to let my old lady handle it, which sometimes I may, right? But I'm standing right
Situation.
there. Yeah. In this particular situation, let's say I was just far enough back where I didn't have the best, posture to say, hey, bro, you good? Like, you getting too close type of deal, what's up, kind of intercepting. She got to handle it at this point. And he steps up, he, shoots his shot or whatever. And ladies, like Rel said, best case scenario, you ain't looking, or you just say you so happen you see this dude walking up, give the resting bitch face, as many may know, right? That shouldn't be a welcoming look on your face initially. Now, I don't care if he was trying to give you a Bible, he's trying to give you $10,000 and you afraid that your face might, the wrong no, give him that. Because 9 times out of 10, he is trying to shoot his shot. Give
Giving
him
you a Bible is crazy.
Hey, regardless, He could
got
be a
enough at
preacher.
home.
Facts, we got it covered. We got all that.
We got Bible at home.
Yeah,
We got him on the phone too.
We got Bible at home. You don't
Listen.
need no McDonald's out here.
Get the fuck
If
on.
it was Jesus, you would know it. All right, this ain't him. This ain't him. At the end of the day, he walking up on you. You should give the look of
Disgust.
get away. Yeah, like
Dragonfly Jones look. But
that face after your husband and pissed you off, and you know he trying to get some. That face, because you be like, man, get your ass. Nah, I'm good.
Boy, they know how to make the most disgusting.
Bruh, it's so heartbreaking. But anyway, back to the topic.
Yeah.
I was go ahead. Yeah, I was about to get off track for real. Am I going to the club, real? You don't know. Girls
Hey, all right.
Go ahead.
Calm down. All right. Nah, absolutely. Give them that face. And like Rel said, you know, like KB said, at the end of the day, it should be very clear. And look, I'm good. You know, I'm not interested. I got old man. He right here. I need, you know, you go on about your day. Thank you. And if he continues beyond that point, yes, hand over the reins.
Whatever happens, happens.
Hand over the reins and understand that your man got it. Don't get in the way. You know, let him at the same time. I would even say, Bay, you know, you kind of go in that respect of he didn't get the memo. I obey this dude right here. Like that's how you pass the controller. You know what I'm saying? Pass the aux. Let him step up. Give him the go ahead, basically. Because otherwise, in that situation, it is a little unclear unless you know it just gets uncomfortable for you. That's the only way we would really know that you want us to step in. And something that KB said that actually made me it made me think of, you know, some of the, I guess, the experiences that I've been through and the transitions that I've made as far as communication goes. Sometimes you got to say shit plain, bro. Like you can't put it in the, you know, the silver writing in the sky and all of that. Like it ain't the ribbon in the sky. Like say that shit plain. Hey, come get this dude, bro. He tripping. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we communicate. Us fellas, we are very direct. We are linear. It's a straight line. It ain't got to be cute and cursive and all of that. Say, dude is tripping. Come get him. And we own it. Say, babe, I need you to take the trash out. I got it. You know what I'm saying? Simple shit.
The problem with that first part, though, is like, I think we can actually get too amped up. If in that scenario, dude doing that, and she say, come get him. What you mean? Like, you want me to come get him, or you want me to just get him away from the situation?
At the end of the day,
I need a little bit more clarity.
That's fair. However, I feel like at the end of the day, she knows her man, right? Oh, you should, ladies, you should know your man. KB and Rel, I would probably be a little more hesitant to let them boys off their leash because they be about moving shit, especially Rel.
That's what you got us for.
I used to work for a moving company, goddamn.
You say come get him.
Literally.
He really he gonna pick him up and move him. You know, KB clearly, you know, all the energy he done gave, it's a lot of the same. Me, I'm usually, as I probably said before, I'll give you benefit of the doubt and I'll address you on some shit like, all right, bro, you got to get moving this. You know, she ain't feeling all of that. Like, as she told you, she's spoken for.
I get that. That's a good way to do it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, get the stepping. It's usually, I'm coming to you man to man now, and you going to feel that energy of like, all right, it's over with. You had your chance. She stood correct and did what she was supposed to do. And she came to you and said, look, get out the way. And you ain't hid. So her man right here, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get you out the way. Go on. Once you go past that point, like this is the red tape. You say fuck all that.
Caution.
Yeah,
Caution.
You walk through this red tape, hey, then you get the ugly one.
Ain't no going back either.
It's the old. No, it ain't no. That is the way I work too. I'm a switch. It's you get the nice one, you know. Then the Hulk come out. You know, you get then it's Jekyll and Hyde.
That boy, good cop, bad cop over there.
Bro, that shit switch so quick. Hey, bro, don't. I'm a nice guy. I try to be, and I give you benefit of the doubt. The moment you disrespect that, I get ugly, and I don't. You know, I crash out. Whatever happens, happens.
Meanwhile, I'm the Hulk off of the
Yeah.
Avengers.
And then you
Bruce.
cool on the other side, right? You
Bruce,
cool on the other
how
side.
do you turn it to the Hulk?
I'm always,
Always mad.
always on goddamn. Yes, sir.
No, yeah.
Yeah, for
Nah,
sure.
bro, that's crazy how that stuff worked though. But yeah, ladies, at the end of the day, and fellas too, you know, when y'all talking, y'all having these conversations with y'all people, try to just lay that groundwork. You know, sometimes that stuff helps to talk it out early. Even if you know you may never get in a situation. It's always better to be prepared. You know, my pops always said it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. So,
Facts.
hey, chop it up, have
Yeah,
these
that's what it is.
conversations. Don't get too deep in your feelings and be, you know, all salty if the wrong thing is said. It's kind of like development. You want to kind of work through those things and eventually get to the standard. And y'all then have the expectation going forward of what should happen. Like I said, and I probably need to have this conversation with my old lady anyway. If this shit happen to us, I expect this to go 30 seconds. Like, if it goes beyond that, I start to feel like you having a problem. Like you can't get them out the way. You know what I mean? And because it shouldn't be much to talk about unless he's trying to give you $50,000 or something. You know what I'm saying? Like fill out this paperwork. That's it. But beyond that, if he's shooting his shot, get him out the way. Nah, I'm good. Get out. You know, real short. And that's really it. Y'all got anything else? Any closing?
Nah.
Well, as usual, hey, I really felt like this was a good one. Appreciate everybody that pulled up and that actually watched this episode. As usual, if we taught you something, we pissed you off, or we made you laugh, hey, we did our job. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. Catch you on the next one.
We about to go live. We about to go live. Yeah. We about to go live.